What's up everybody? Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen. Today we're making something a little bit different. We're just broiling tofu. But we're doing this in a separate recipe because we're gonna be using this in an upcoming episode. I want to do this because I've gotten so many questions from people years ago and sometimes even now still. They don't know how to make tofu, they don't know how to prepare it, they don't know how to do it, it scares them. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. We're gonna be making tofu, not making it, but we're gonna be cooking it. It should be simple, it should be quick and to the point, not like how I'm being right now. So let's get to it. Here's what you're gonna need. 1 block of tofu, 1 lemon, soy sauce, garlic. First what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the oven to a broil. So I'm gonna do that. Now we're gonna get this nifty block of tofu. Doesn't that just sound so appealing, block of tofu? If you're not familiar with this, which you might not be if you're asking some of those questions that I was talking about, it comes in a package usually with some water in it and looks just similar to this. The recipe calls for firm or extra firm. Usually I get the extra firm, but they didn't have that, so I ended up just getting the firm instead. So we're gonna open this up, let the juice out, and we're gonna squeeze it just for a couple seconds, just to try to get any more of that juice out. And we're gonna rinse it off too. Okay, now what we're supposed to do is cut it into triangles. It says to slice widthwise into 4 equal slices. I'm assuming it means widthwise like that. So we're gonna end up with 16 triangles. Okay, I think I figured it out. So we're gonna go this way. All right, then it says to slice these. So then we're gonna do this. So we have 8 squares. We're gonna just cut them diagonally. So you have 16 triangles, like so. And then this one's falling apart. Okay, now we're gonna get a small bowl. What we're making is a braising sauce for it. So we're gonna put the tofu in this, let it soak up a little bit, and then we're gonna broil it on the pan. So let's mince the garlic. It says 3 tablespoons of lemon juice or 1 lemon. Obviously you don't want the seeds in there. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and 1/4 cup water. If your pan is in decent shape, then don't put foil down. And I'm gonna spray it just lightly with some oil. All right, we're gonna dip these in here. Stick them on the pan. So I would recommend getting the extra firm. It's just my preference. You can see some of them are falling apart just slightly in here, and I think if it were extra firm it might not. But it was also because I squeezed a little bit too hard some of the water out of it when I took it out of the package, so that's why they cracked a little bit. And I'm trying to get some of those good garlic bits in there. Get all garlicky. Now that these are on, we're going to stick them in the oven and cook for 10 minutes. I would be careful with this if you're not terribly familiar with your broiler, to make sure that you don't burn them, because it's pretty easy to do that. We want there to be like a light brownness to it. So I'm gonna put it on a low broil and see what that does. I might check it in a few minutes just to make sure. We're also gonna save this liquid because after the 10 minutes, we're gonna drizzle a little of this over it again and then cook them some more. Okay, they're starting to lightly brown. It has not been in there for 10 minutes yet, but it says that you need to form a deep relationship with your broiler because you might not know how it works completely. And that's where we're at right now. So we're gonna pull it out. Yeah, see they're lightly brown, which is good. Spoon some of this sauce onto each one and then put it back in there for another 3 minutes. I'm gonna do it again. You do not need to flip these, per the book, so don't worry about that. And I suppose don't worry about making a huge mess, because that's what's gonna happen. Stick it back in for another 3 minutes. 3 minutes is up. Now let's check it. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do it one more time. And it says after this, then it should be to a golden brown, which it's pretty much getting there, so it's looking good. So let's pour some of this sauce over it one last time. All right, Let's stick it in for 3 more minutes. It's smelling a little burny. I think some of the garlic's burning. All right, let's turn off the broiler and bring it out. God, this scares me every time. It said they should be kind of a golden brown by this point, and they pretty much are. You can see some of the edges are kind of like a dark brown color, so they look good. Let's try them. They're good. If you've never had tofu before, I suggest you to make this because the braising sauce gives it that flavor that it needs. Tofu, obviously by its nature, it doesn't have any flavor to it. It's a blank canvas because you need to be able to flavor it however you want. With that sauce, that really puts a nice flavor to it. You can use these for lots of stuff. You can put them on salads, you can put them in burritos, you can literally do anything with them. We're actually going to use them for a recipe coming up. I'm not going to even tell you what it is. You'll just have to watch. It's going to be delicious though because it has some cheesy sauce on it, which we're going to make next, and some other good stuff. So I suggest you try this. It's really good, it's really simple. So now you know how to prepare tofu. There's 8 million ways to do it, but this is just one way and it's a delicious way. Thanks for watching, and as always, hit the thumbs up if you like it, and of course subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. I will see you next time.